I'm Ricky Drama live here in Cebu, Philippines. It's Monday night. It's what's today? Monday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I celebrated with some frozen burritos from the SNR, bro. SNR. Anyway, Ricky Drama here live in Cebu. It's Monday night here, May 5th, and we're live here. Cebu, Philippines. Thank you for watching. We're out here Monday night. I've been traveling. And I got back, and I had a sinus infection, which took me out for a week. Oh, what is this? All this stuff? Oh, that's all good, man. It's all good. We'll ban everybody. It's okay. Just ban everybody off the bat. I don't give a shit. How about that? Anyway, my nose is looking good, bro. Anyway, I had a sinus infection, and then that took a week. I took a week to clear. Then I had the weekend, and then some stuff went down over the weekend, and then I would have been waiting around for the axe to fall. Waiting for the Frank Battaglia deportation axe to fall. Chop! Where the deportation is delivered. And Frank goes to Picketon. Anyway, Frank, great news, Frank. Great news. Mr. Trump, our great president, our great 47th president, Donald John Trump, just announced over the weekend, Frank, that they're reopening Alcatraz. Donald Trump announces he's reopening and expanding the notorious prison, a symbol of law, order, and justice. And guess what, Frank? They're going to be putting all the people owe civil judgments. Civil judgments, Frank. Now, we know Frank Battaglia in Hawaii was probably the worst landlord you could ever have in your life. He was the worst landlord you ever have in your life. And we had, here have this guy named Frank living in Hilo, Hawaii, and he had a grand plan to scam motherfuckers, scam. And anyway, he got some. He got some dumb enough. You got some people there dumb enough to rent from him, and then he ended up having his encounter with the little boy, and then next thing you know, they're in court. And then, of course, Frank ends up losing a civil judgment for $60,000 US. So, anyway, Frank, when you get after you get out of Picketon, if you ever get out, they're going to send you right there to debtor's prison there at Alcatraz. Frank, you're going to be right there at Alcatraz, and you get to see good old Michael Savage running around with his bike. So anyway, that's pretty cool, bro. Anyway, Frank's gonna get that. How many accounts you got, bro? How many accounts you got, bro? Anyway, not much going on with me, bro. I just been killing it. I've been killing it, bro. I've been killing it, man. I've been killing it. Left, right, and center, bro. I've been killing left, right, and center. But fortunately, things have taken a turn for the worse. I was going to call you, Brevis, but I didn't get a chance to yet. Anyway, I'll give you a call, Brevis. I've just been busy. But anyway, yeah, he's downloading. That's right, he's downloading and screenshotting and commenting. Oh my God! And then anyway, it was just. I want to congratulate Reggie Billy in the chat. I want to congratulate Reggie Billy. Final step is now moving. That's right. The final steps are now moving. And thank you, Reggie Billy, and all your hard work and everything. I want to do a big shout out to Shaw, beautiful Shaw, who a glorious sponsor has paid for her entire trip. And also put her up in the most lavish accommodations by the Picketon, so she could be by her berry each and every day, going there each and every day. As a matter of fact, I want a big shout out, to Morton's Steakhouse. The Morton Steakhouse in Bonifacio Global City, BDC, where is it at here? Morton's BDC here. But apparently, Barry had a beautiful dinner at Morton's Philippines. Morton's Philippines. There it is right there. Beautiful Morton's Philippines Steakhouse, where Barry had a lavish meal. They sent it out on a courier, and Barry had a very lavish meal: ribeye, steak. I think he had some brisket. He had about 3 different sides, I think. Cheesecake. I mean, Barry was eating large. Barry Lee Jordan, who's now in Big Time, he's eating very large there from Morton Steakhouse. And again, to the benefactor that's been paying out the yin-yang. Make sure that Shaw and Barry are spending time together. That Barry and Shaw are having the most lavish 5-star food. Barry's never beaten him. You got $20 from Big E in the house. Big E's having it tonight. He's killing it as usual. They were Big E for the $20. Big E, you were killing it in that video earlier tonight from the lavish Olympic pool there in Da Nang, Vietnam. You wouldn't say his name. You wouldn't call him out, but obviously, the old, frail man sitting in his shack in Battalion Island. He doesn't have much going on. I mean, let's just face it, motherfuckers. Let's face it. Frank Battaglia is broke. He's broke. Frank Battaglia is broke. That's why after you're done with that big time and you're sent off to Alcatraz to debtor's prison for your $60,000 civil case. That, by the way, we want to thank the other benefactor who paid the renter's entire legal bill. The renter's legal bill that from Hawaii that do all this stuff in order to get the $60,000 civil case awarded. Every fucking penny was paid by one of Frank's haters. Hey, they hate you so fucking much, Frank. They even paid the renter's legal bill. Not on top of Barry eating Morton's all fucking weekend. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Anyway, Frank Battaglia is broke tonight. Okay, listen. He had to tell the attorneys to stop the case because he couldn't rack up all the money to go to Cebu all the time, and he couldn't afford to pay for all the family's dinners at the Mexican restaurant there in IT Park. Now Frank is so broke he has to take a jeepney to get to town to go shopping. He can't even afford a trike driver, bro. He's got to take a jeepney now, man. Oh my God, man. I mean, how's it going to work once you're kicked out of the Philippines and you have 2 households and you're living on $1,400? And he's like, we got big savings in the bank. Mr. Frank Battaglia, we got big savings in the bank. We got 2 million pesos. We got $200,000 in the bank, but it's all locked up in the Philippines. We don't get any interest on our money, because it's all locked up in the bank, man. I mean, these Philippine banks, they don't pay any interest. I mean, That's 11 million pesos right there. Right? That's 11 million pesos, $200,000, 11,127,800 pesos. Frank, I think that's what you think your house is worth. Unfortunately, you'll be deported and you'll never find out because you're not going to get any fucking money back. Oh my God, man. I mean, it just gets, and then Frank's on, I'm winning. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not, bro. Barry's winning, Frank. Barry's winning. Barry's winning, bro. Barry's winning. Each and every day. Anyway, let's move on to the, move on real quick, Sunshine Shoulders. So, Calvin Sunshine Shoulders, who went to America on his I Hate America tour. He hates America more than anybody ever hated America because he can get some views out of it, Anyway, this guy's back in, excuse me, Red's Billy. Yeah, thank you, Biggie, for the $20, man. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time. I might be joining you soon, Biggie. There's been some developments that, I might have to get a girl and get on over there. Get on over there, get me up, ding, 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 ding. I think the place is boring as hell, but, whatever. Anyway, Sunshine Shoulders Calvin is back in the Philippines now. Back doing, back here, back in the Philippines. Of course, everyone's so happy to see, the primetime Predator return back to the Philippines, skating out of his a PPP loan, skating out of the money that he owes the government for, his fake loan to build his house in San Carlos City. The guy, skated out of all of it, hated America, got a bunch of views, because he's black, and he walks around and says, I hate America. So everyone's like, YouTube algorithm's like, oh God, we got a black man hates America. Pump him up, pump him up, pump him up. I mean, anyway. So he's back in San Carlos City now, and everyone's happy to see him, right? Especially the single moms down there at the park on Calvin Sunshine Shoulder, spin the single mom wheel. It's time to spin the wheel for the single moms. Well, let's get some single mom phone numbers. I got my ice pick ready. Oh yeah, my lighter fluid too. But anyway. Calvin puts on this video saying it's easy. It's becoming so easy for women to cheat men online or something like that. So, anyways, it's so easy to cheat men online or something like that. Listen, yesterday I had a date, right? Yesterday I had a date. So this 20-year-old just hits me out of the blue and says, "Meet me at E-Mall, Elizabeth Mall in Cebu," right? So anyway, I go down there, and then, she's all like, and I'm like, okay, let's see what happens, And then at the end of it, she goes, I got to get my sister something. My sister needs something from the store. I'm like, okay. So we go in there. She grabs a cart. She gets around the basket. The cart with the basket on it. Next thing you know, we got 3 fucking baskets full of food, right? And I'm just watching her load all the food up. She has 3 baskets full of food. And she's all, okay, let's go. Are you? She's like heading towards the checkout. Like, yeah, I got this motherfucker. I got him. She's heading right to the thing. And then I go, and of course I go. I'm like, oh, here we go with another food basket supermarket scam. I mean, here we go again, man. How many times can you hit with the supermarket food basket scam, bro? Where the girl hooks up on there. I hooked up with girls that, they're sitting at the coffee shop. And, oh, here's my cousin. She's 14. You don't mind if she sits with us, right? I mean, what? And then next, we gotta go to McDonald's to buy some food, right? Yeah, sure, man. And then they get their food, jump on a motorbike and take off, right? Anyway, This girl walks up with, all the food and everything to the market. She's like, okay, I got you. I'm like, I just go to CR. Oh, CR. Just wait. Can't you wait to go to CR? This is paying. No, I got to go to CR. And so I just walk out and go to CR and like text her like, bye. I'm not buying no food. Bye. Block. And then I'm gone, bro. Of course, I gave her transportation money to get back, bro. I was before you bail out, you guys like, hey man, here's your transportation money, get back on the bus, Anyway, so of course I didn't pay, bro. I didn't pay. I was out of there. So anyway, Sunshine Shoulders is talking about scamming. It's so easy to scam now in 220. I mean, last year, Calvin Sunshine Shoulders scammed his audience with the big man in the Philippines. Big man in the Philippines does a video saying that he's in the hospital. He's in danger. He owes all this money. Well, it ended up being a $400 bill, right? $400, 20,000 pesos, $400 bill. But Sunshine Shoulder was so enraged about his audience paying for the big man in the Philippines hospital bill. He got on. He walked down and found a place in San Carlos City that had a fire. Then he started doing videos saying, "Oh, we got to help these people. We got to help these people. We got to help these people." Then he goes, "His members only." The biggest cucks in his community on his members only channel, and then they send Calvin $1,000, to help. Let's help the people from the fire, and of course he just took the money, and then that was the end of it. Poof, it was dawn, right? Another time, his friend, Moonbeam Shoulders, the white guy that lived right by him, he dies under very suspicious circumstances. Calvin Sunshine Shoulders knows more about murder and murder investigations and evidence and, and how to clean a murder site. He knows, what to wear and, and hazmat. He knows every function regarding a murder investigation. You guys, Calvin Sunshine Shoulders is extremely, extremely dangerous. You are risking your life even being around the guy. But anyway, his guy, Moonbeam Shoulders, his friend dies, and then Calvin says, "I'm going to help with the body. I'm going to get it back." So he does all this fundraising, all this super chat, all this GoFundMe, all this Gcash, gets all the money. He goes, "You know what? I think his family's a bunch of fucking racists from West Virginia, from the Ohio River Valley. They're a bunch of racists, so I'm not going to give them shit. So, here's the family's PayPal. Go talk to them." It takes all the money and just keeps all the fucking money. There's the number 2 scam. That's just the last, year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Then we got scam number 3, the spin the wheel scam. Calvin's hero, Terrence Flannery from The Foreigner in the Philippines. Calvin just watched in admiration, and Calvin totally admires Terrence Flannery from The Foreigner farming in the Philippines. Terrence Flannery, of course, said he was going to build all these little houses and help all these people. And he goes, just send me all the money, and I'll build all these houses. But instead, Terrence Flannery built a big, huge hotel for himself. Okay. He built a huge hotel with all the money, and now he has a huge hotel with all the money. Calvin's admiration of how Terrence can get on Facebook and just like get people to send money is something Calvin cherishes from the bottom of his heart. And Calvin, with his spin wheel, the single mom spin wheel, where Calvin, spins the wheel and gives out some girls 1,000 pesos, gets their phone number so he can hook up with them and have his fun with his sharpened ice pick and his lighter fluid. He's walking around Negros Oriental or Occidental or what the hell you want to call it. I mean, just like this other clown raising roots abroad, bro. I mean, what are they putting in the fucking water in San Carlos City, bro? Raising roots abroad, bro. This guy, this fucking monster. Look at this monster, bro. I mean, you want to go to a weirdo? Check out this channel, bro. Raising Roots Abroad. This weirdo, bro. I mean, this guy spent what 15 years in the Philippines, running around banging everything that walks, just like Calvin Sunshine Shoulders. But now they're a superhero. He wants to help the people. He wants to help society. He's what do they call it? He wants to be like a non-governmental agency or something. He wants to be a non-governmental agency, and you can all help him out by going to his Raising Roots Abroad, fund me page. Hi, I'm George. I'm a father-driven storyteller living in an expat community. We're here gonna help everybody rooted in faith. All here in San Carlos City. You get it? You fucking get it? You get it? It's just this whole fucking YouTube has turned into a big fucking scam fest. I mean, it's a big fucking scam fest, bro. It's a big fucking scam fest. And that's the next page of turn here is the scamming, bro. So Calvin Sunshine Shoulders, don't come on YouTube complaining about these girls, making a few dollars, trying to do a couple, shady interactions with some foreigners on here. When you're on here, bro, scamming thousands and thousands of dollars from the U.S. government off your paycheck protection loan, fraudulent loan to build your house in San Carlos City, scamming people with the Moonbeam Sunshine Shoulders, where you just let Moonbeam, the white guy's body, sit there to rot forever inside that morgue, and you took all the money and ran off, going to some fireplace in San Carlos City because you were mad about Big Man getting some money off your subscribers, and you collected thousands of dollars off of that, bro. Because your cock members only subscribers on your Sunshine Shoulders channel, they're just like, oh my God, we got to give some money, Calvin. Calvin said, I've never noticed a video that Calvin cried. He's like, and then members only like, come, we can't see Calvin cry. Where's my fucking PayPal? Oh my God. Oh, we got some Barry questions there. Listen. Barry Lee Jordan is in Bicoton now. Barry Lee Jordan's in Bicoton. And do you really think that Frank's going to get his money back? You really think Frank Battaglia from My Philippines Interest is going to get his money back with his 250,000 peso civil judgment? I mean, just the fact he's all Frank's like, Barry's going to pay the court. He's going to pay me through the 50,000 civil judgment. He's going to pay immigration all the money back. Then he's got to pay his lawyer because his lawyer only got, Barry money. Because Barry, man. Barry's like, you know what, lawyer? I only got 10,000 pesos. Can I put the rest of the 40,000, fee on credit? I was watching that Asian Adventures at Jim. Asian Adventure Jim. He's like, you shouldn't really start up a Star store. Because, the first 3 or 4 months of Star store, you're gonna make a lot of sales because everyone's gonna be asking for the credits. Like, that's what Barry did. He was asking for all those fucking credits. That's what Barry did. But anyway, Barry Lee Jordan, I'm telling you, man, Philippine government and Philippine people are not happy with what Barry Lee Jordan did while he was running around on the streets out here. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen, bro, but something's going to happen, bro. Something's going to happen, but Frank getting his money for the $250,000 civil case. That's funny, bro. That's funny. Especially when Frank's getting deported. Deported. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Frank. When did they make the decision to deport you? Let me think here. What was the day they decided? Let me see here. Today's May 5th. Okay. Let me see. April? No. March? No. Oh, there it is. I think they decided to deport you with the board on February 25th. That means, Frank, since, didn't you go on overstay? You started on overstay. Let me see here. A day before the presidential election. Okay, the presidential election was, presidential election was on November 5th, and you started overstaying on November 4th, right? So, and then the board deported you on February 25th, okay? And then today is now May 5th. So that's a long fucking time. December, January, February, March, April, May. 6 months overstay. I mean, does anybody know what happens once you go over 180 days of overstay, Frank? Does anybody have any ideas? Does anybody have any suggestions? I mean, when you have a undesirable alien, an alien that's deported from the Philippines, an alien that's a threat to the public interest, who's a danger man on the streets that's been overstayed over 180 days, 6 months. Sounds like Picaton Frank to me, or is it Picaton Battaglia? B&B, bitch! Picaton Battaglia, B&B! Yeah. Oh, that's right. There we go. That's right. Shaw's got old freaking beat by the nads in the back. Yes, she does. She's got him good. I can't, Reggie, that beautiful steak that Barry had over the weekend, that beautiful ribeye. I mean, how much did it cost? Like $160 just for the steak, and everything together was like $280. I mean, just all the benefactor money. All the money has just been pouring into all the YouTubers, coppers like myself. I mean, I'm out here working hard trying to free Barry J. Hashtag free Barry J. Free Barry J. Free Barry J. I mean, we have been working hard on this for 2 years. 2 years long. And look at how much success we've had. Look how successful I've been. I mean, I've probably been the most important asset to any foreigner in this community. I mean, I have just gone all out to make sure that everything went the right way. And soon, when Picaton Battaglia is in the General Pop. I mean, did you hear Frank say, I'm sure Barry now in General Pop. I mean, Frank, after you do your time in, solitaire, and, when they assign you to General Pop, and you go meet Vitaly, that Russian American from, Miami. And then he finds out what kind of rat you are. you're not going to get any privileges down there at commissary, bro. I mean, Frank really thinks he's going to have phone access. I mean, hey, I'm Frank Batangalan from My Philippines Interest. I'm a 71-year-old frail fucking loser from New York City. I ran around New York, Seattle, and Hawaii, got absolutely nothing done but, working in a parks department, picking up some poop, making some stupid pictures, and, having a worthless degree in photography. But somehow I'm a big shot on YouTube. I mean, just what goes in your fucking head, Frank, when you're doing 9 hours of fucking video a day and you have like 10 people watching this shit, bro. I mean, and you think like you sound, your voice sounds like you're an invaluable asset to this community. I mean, just the way you talk about the sex now, about how beautiful your girl is and how her long, slim legs, how you like to just, ravish it and, take it and use it and slam it. I mean, it sounds like, Frank, you're going to miss it. I mean, it sounds like you're going to miss that hot, fresh, tasty pina pussy when you're in the fucking clink, Frank. But pick it, Todd Taglia. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna fucking miss all that hot action, bro. You know why? I got something else to say, Frank. Apple's coming back tomorrow. I said, Apple drama's coming back to my stinky, nasty, terrible, piss-smelling room tomorrow. She's coming back, Frank. And we're going to enhance her and get some big fucking boobs. We're going to get a nose job, bro. She's going to be walking with those that tight top and shit, it's going to say Apple on it and shit, with a big-ass juicy rack. And you're going to watch all that shit when she's up there on the counter fucking getting some fucking hot sauce down from my frozen burritos, El Dorito. You're gonna see all that hot snatch, and you're gonna be, God damn, I wish I had. Oh, I did, but I lost it all because of YouTube. Pick a top and Tagulia. 2016 to 2025. YouTube that no one remembered, no one cared about, and everyone unsubscribed. Great job, Frank. Great job. I mean, that's right. Picking up poo is community service. Well, he got paid for it, but he couldn't do it for 5 years, so he didn't get vested with the city. Just think about it, Frank. Back when you could have got vested, back then, you didn't get the city severance and your Social Security at the same time. But now you would be able to, since they changed the law, Frank. So you could have been getting City of Seattle retirement pay plus Social Security. That would sure helped you out, trying to, hold on to 2 households over your next 10 years of blacklisting. Oh, my God. Anyway, big shout out to Baltimore Ron. He's going on his trip now to Thailand, and he's starting his travel day. He just did a show. Bimor Ron is back going to Thailand, and there he is. He just did a show about Bimor Ron. Go subscribe today. Bimor Ron, Baltimore pizza guy. He is heading to Thailand, season 6, where he goes to Thailand and runs around blowing his money. So go check it out. But what's going on with Vitaly? I don't care, but who cares about that, dude, bro? I mean, listen, man, news streamers, is over, bro. News streaming's over. Trolling is probably over, bro. I mean, we're heading towards a new area where basically, you just got to keep your mouth shut, bro. You got to keep your mouth shut, bro, in 2025, bro. because the economy's getting hard, life's getting hard, everyone's tightening their belts, people don't want to, slept in and missed. Really? He missed his flight, bro? Come on, man. That's non-refundable, bro. Yeah, getting sloppy, bro. That's an amateur move, bro. That's an amateur move, missing your flight. I don't know. Yeah, double D's. What about double D's, bro? Double D's. I think so. Double D's. So what else is going on? Anyway, so this guy, we're going to run out of time, bro. Speaking of Asia, this guy, speaking of Asia, bro, this is the new dumbass of the Philippine Jews Cube community, bro. Oh, he's the new dumbass of Thailand too, bro. This guy is a real fucking idiot, bro. This guy here is a real fucking idiot. He's been getting trolled to death. See this girl here? He's got this girl, a single mom. He's got this guy's from England. He's one of the mommy bloggers. There's this whole new generation of people. There's this whole new generation of YouTubers that live with their mom their entire life. They decided they want to become YouTubers, and now they're all on YouTube. They came to Southeast Asia. They got a girl. They're in their early 50s, and now they got a girl, and now they want to be YouTube superstars. Well, this guy is like he's stringing along this girl, trying to scam her, telling her all this bullshit, because he wants to keep her on. When he just runs from one country to the next, screwing everyone over, and it's pretty sick. Now, anyway, he has a large prostate, so he had to turn that into a 10-minute, oh my God, my life's in danger video, bro. So he actually went to the Ace Hospital in Dumaguete, and he had to sit there and tell us that, okay, I went to Ace Hospital in Dumaguete where everyone else, has big, it's not a place, you want to go, risk your life, bro. Anyways, he goes there and he gets one PSA test done to check his blood panel for prostate cancer or whatever, PSA level or whatever for his prostate. And I guess it's normal. So he's decided that Ace Hospital in Dumaguete is the greatest hospital ever, bro. I mean, this is how the videos fucking go, bro. I mean, it's just before that, bro. Before that, it was another video. Then he's got some. He's got one of these new superstar donors that this guy's like flying in, throwing all these donation money all over the place. Anyway, this guy's like all in love with this guy, bro. But this guy, I mean, it's just this guy, it's all these mommy bloggers, they never were married. Well, this guy said he was married twice, was in the Air Force and all this shit. But essentially, they never had kids, they never married, they never did shit. They just show up, and now they're superstars on YouTube. They don't get any views or anything like that. So anyway, he got threatened by some whack job. Well, that happens all the time, bro. The West don't send their best; they send their worst. The West only send their worst. They are psychopaths, criminals, broke ass motherfuckers. That's what they send out here, bro. But anyway, what else are you gonna say? Oh yeah, old dog, new tricks, bro. Old dog, new tricks. So old dog, new tricks. Old dog and new tricks. Those assholes in Dumaguete, Valencia, Darwin. Old dog, new tricks. Mike Philippines retirement, June the Philippines, Polynesian Adventures. The list goes on and on about these assholes. But anyway, look at this. Expats behaving badly. Are these expats ruining the community? Are these bad expat behaviors ruining the community? Okay, so that's what his video is about, right? Isn't that his latest video? Let's see here. I just got to double check. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so that's his video there. Are these bad expat behaviors ruining the community? So this is this guy. Now the Goldfinger guy, World Zoom was talking about this Goldfinger. That's his friend, I guess, and he's starting a channel now, and of course he's getting views because Oh my God, he's got Bud Brown, that dipshit on. Bud Brown, Bud Brown, Bud Brown. How's your grandma, boy? How's your granny doing, boy? Anyway, these dudes are like on this jihad about the bad expats. You know what I mean? The horrible expats in the community. You know, and anyways, the Paul O dog on his video here. Paul O dog. You know, he's basically saying that, you know, he doesn't want to hear from an expat. He doesn't want to hear expat stories about their past experiences. What matters is today. And all that matters is that, you know, I'm a 71-year-old guy that, you know, has a girl in a bathing suit on every video. I put my wife in a bathing suit on every video. And, you know, and I'm a 71-year-old badass that lives in Valencia, Philippines, on top of a mountain, so I can enjoy cool air. And that's it. That's my life, you know. Therefore, I'm the greatest human being ever in Philippine history, bro. That's basically what he said, bro. He goes, so anyway, this guy said, if you're in the army and you went to kill Osama bin Laden, and you know, you end up in the Navy SEAL team that went there, or whoever went there to Pakistan, and whoever went out and killed the guy that orchestrated and financed 9/11 that killed 3,000 Americans on a horrible day on September 11, 2001. And if you're the one that went there and you were instrumental in taking care of Osama bin Laden and get him out of Pakistan and, you know, get him back to the aircraft carrier, wherever they took him to, and they disposed the body, wherever they disposed the body, you know, if you did all that, you know, why don't you just keep it to yourself? I don't want to hear about it, you know, because I'm Paul in the Philippines, and I'm a used car salesman. My kids are a bunch of drug addicts, and they're all in prisons or drug rehab centers. You know, my ex-wife, you know, I abandoned her too, and I abandoned my dad, I abandoned my entire family, so I could run off to Thailand and fuck around with my friend who owned a hotel in Patong, Phuket Walking Street, and I ran freelancers and worked in bars and did all kinds of horrible things, all kinds of people. And I had to run out of Thailand because I was being hunted down, me and my friend, when we had to escape out of the country. And then after, 7 years, I finally went back once everyone forgot about it and everything. Yeah, anyway. Oh, you're a firefighter, and, you're at the 9/11 World Trade Center, and you ran up the stairs of Tower 2, and you went and you saved all the people, and the accounting firm, I don't know, whatever the accounting firm was up there, and you saved 400 people and got them down the stairs, and then after that you had lung damage, and then you have to use like a special device in order to get air in your lungs, but you're still with us there in Dumaguete, and you're in Valencia, and we're having lunch, but it's great. It's great that you're a firefighter, but I don't want to hear about it. I'm Paul in the Philippines. I don't want to hear about your bullshit stories, because, I'm too busy, putting on videos with my wife, in a bikini clad where she runs around and gets little teenagers, 18, 19-year-olds, and puts them on video. So I can sit there and watch them all day, and she invites them in the house so we can have playtime and then fun. I'm too busy, making these videos and doing all this stuff with my wife. I'm just I don't have time to listen to, oh, you're a police officer, and you're at a school shooting, and you saved 15 kids in the classroom by being killed by a lone gunman in Columbine, Colorado in 1999, and there outside of Denver. And you were there. You're part of the SWAT team that went in and took care of the two shooters. And Oh, that sounds yeah, sure, right. But I'm Paul in the Philippines. I am the shit out here in Southeast Asia. I'm a Philippines #1 blogger. Everyone needs to sit down and shut their fucking mouth and bow to my presence, because I'm an untouchable person here. I have JRC Consultancy, doing my real estate now because I'm a manipulator. I manipulate everyone I ever talk to. Matter of fact, I help promote a guy that supposedly took millions of dollars from unsuspecting foreigners that came in trying to build, houses in the Dumaguete, Valencia, Darwin area. But, I'm Paul in the Philippines. I don't want to hear any of your bullshit fucking stories and what you did back in the day and how good or successful you were being a businessman or a teacher or firefighter, police officer, or being a pastor in your community. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm Paul in the fucking Philippines, bro. I mean, that's the sick fuck. That's the sick fucks. That's the sick fucks that run the Philippines YouTube community. This sick fuck, Mike's Philippines retirement. That sick fuck. That sick fuck, Gio in the Philippines, who did the Maya scam. A sick fucking predator who gets a fucking Filipina single mom and wines and dines her and marries her so he can have all the fun, and then just dumps her like a fucking hot potato and walks the fuck off. He goes, I can just divorce her in the States. Fuck it. Next. Paul Asian Adventures, who abandons his kids in the Dallas Metroplex and now is running around with some hot piece of ass in Spain. Oh my God, we're a fucking European visa, so now I can just run around and bang her all over the fucking continent. Yeah, I mean, that's the sick fucks. That's the sick fucks that, we're supposed to respect in this community. You little sick fucks, Paul in the Philippines. You little sick fucks, Mike Philippines retirement, Gio, all you, Mark, all these sick fucks, bro. Calvin Sunshine Shoulders. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, look at that Eastern fucking Dreamer. You watch this fucking video? Eastern Dreamer leaves Dumaguete. He fucking leaves Dumaguete. This is the 29-year-old. Now, Calvin Sunshine Shoulders hasn't been on a date since 2018, right? He has no fucking idea what the dating's like out here, bro. He has no fucking idea, right, of what is going on out here, right? So we have a 30-year-old American. This is a 30-year-old American, right, who goes to Dumaguete, Valencia, Darwin, to start his life as a YouTuber influencer, okay? So he goes there and everything, and then next thing you know, he's making a video, basically saying, I left Dumaguete because it's full of fucking expat trash. Obviously, he's talking about Paul in the Philippines, expat trash. Mike's Philippines retirement, expat trash. He's talking about Gio in the Philippines, expat trash. Paul Asian Adventures, expat trash. It goes all and on. This guy fucking is 30 years old, and he couldn't get a girl, bro. He could not get a girl. He had to run. He's run off to Bali. But I'm just telling you what's going on the ground here in the Philippines in 2025. This place is this is America now, okay? Philippines 2025 is the United States of America now. There is no fucking difference anymore, bro. There is this unlimited dudes, unlimited foreigners here. It's just countless foreigners here now. All these girls, every girl is working angles to get money, bro. It is fucking over out here. No more single moms, bro. The single mom thing's done. No one's having kids anymore, bro. This place is fucking finished. It is fucking finished out here, bro. So just live out here like you live in America, bro. Live out here like you live in America, bro. That's how you got to do it. But anyway, this just goes to show you a 30-year-old like this. This guy's 30 years old. He couldn't get fucking laid in Dumageddon, bro. This guy could not get laid in Dumageddon, bro. That's just because he's listening to these fuckers like, don't pay. Oh boy, go out here and just date. These girls are like, no, date them like normal. Like, should be like that Chad Foster's Explorers, regular guy, He's like, dude, they said not to pay. I'm gonna pay. It's gonna be like a real thing. I mean, what? It's fucking gone, bro. This whole thing's gone. Anyway. Oh, yeah, Cheap Charlie, bro. Cheap Charlie. I could not believe that he sat there. Cheap Charlie, Billy Boo, went on a jihad and took down all the Thailand troll channels with all the content on it for the last 10 years. All the Billy Blue, Cheap Charlie content with Chuck Wow and all that. Took it all down. Took all these channels down. It didn't just have your content on it, Charlie. Of course, Charlie only thinking about himself because at the end of the day, Cheap Charlie, Billy Blue, the Cheap Charlie franchise is only about Cheap Charlie, Billy Blue. That's it. It's all about. It's not about the Thailand YouTube community. It's not about the live streaming community. It's not about, I'll interact with all these other bloggers and do this and do that. It's all about Billy Blue. It's all about Cheap Charlie. That's all it's about. And he took down all the content. He took out everyone's content. And you know what? Kilo Joe may be happy about it because, he got his videos deleted, bro. And at the end of the day, bro, your channel's going down, Charlie, because it's only about yourself, bro. And everyone knows it. Just stay home, get married, and have a kid. Yeah, listen, man. It was a great run. It was a great run. It said it best. Actually, where's that story? There's a story today, actually. Battalion Mail. There's a story today in Battalion Mail. Let me see here. European. There we go. So this pertains actually to Philippines. Actually, if you go look at this, why European tourists are turning their backs on Pattaya. Go to this news story. This might be Brian. This might be Nightwish Group newspaper. I'm not really sure, but anyway, why European tourists are turning their backs on Pattaya. But it goes through basically what is going on in the Philippines, bro. It's going on what's going. It just didn't say there's no more girls. There's no more girls, bro. I mean, that's the bottom line. There's no more. It says for decades these travelers were some of Thailand's most loyal visitors, one of the European tourists. But now many are walking away, and they may not be coming back. And it says basically everything's changed in the last 25 years. It used to be peaceful. Now it's now right here, just like I'm saying, this is what's going on in the Philippines too. In Europe, large groups used to go to Spain, party all night, and fight with their shadow. Now they discovered Southeast Asia. Okay, so like I'm telling you, all these teenagers that used to go to Mexico, Spain, they used to go to all these places. All the teenagers from Europe, all the teenagers from the U.S. They're all coming to the Philippines now or Thailand, but they're all mainly all these teenagers from the West that used to go like party in Mexico. They're all coming to the Philippines now to bang out girls. Okay, and that's a whole other thing. It says it's become because it's becoming too expensive for partying and because of the low cost flight, influencer exposure, and lacks enforcement. It's a lot easier to have fun without rules compared to Spain or Mexico. And it says basically the world's just revolving into a me first attitude. So this is what's going on in Philippines too, bro. This Philippines is being overrun by teenagers. It's being overrun by all these guys that are in their 20s and early 30s that could get girls in their home country. They're all coming here now to bang out, bro. They're all coming here to bang out. And so, just at the time that's happening, you have no more single moms because of this vaccination. The worldwide World Health Organization vaccination. There's a birth control vaccination now that just works, so they don't have to take a pill anymore. And so there's no more single moms, and all these girls can just go to the West with a simple $300 visa application. Okay, so they don't. All they need is a basic associate's degree now, 2-year degree, a $300 fee, and they can go right to the West and work. So all that's happening just at the same time, with every dude on planet Earth is coming here, bro. So that's the reason why everyone's like saying "fuck this." And it's over, bro. It's over. The run is over. Just treat it like it's U.S. Taco Tommy in the chat. What's going on, Taco Tommy? Taco Tommy, what's going on, bro? Taco Tommy in the chat. You got those bags of money, bro. I heard. Maybe you're the owner of this Italian mail, bro. Society in the West has gone down the toilet. One commenter wrote, "Frustrated, world no longer has politeness or peace. The nostalgia. It says nostalgia is real and painful. The years of Philippines and Thailand, the years from 1955 to 1990 were the best. Mourning that Pattaya is completely different. Many Europeans now go to Vietnam and Cambodia, or simply stay at home is a better option. It's not the same, and we're not the same either. So there's no more girls, bro. Let's just say it. No more girls. There's no more girls. Unless you're young and dumb, bro, full of cum. And that's it, bro. That's it. So if you're older like me, all you can do is just treat it like the U.S., bro. Just treat it like you're in the U.S., bro. And you'll be okay. Asia at Night. Yeah, go to Asia at Night's channel. He's got a channel. I'm Italian now with my Filipino wife. Oh, there you go. Just like that crack pipe smoker, bro. What's his name? Cooper's Adventures or something. Cooper's Adventures. Anyway, so that's about it, bro. So I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. So the bottom line is, Sunshine Shoulders, you're the scammer, bro. Everyone knows you're a scammer, Sunshine Shoulders. So, don't be jealous about these girls that come on and like try and get a few dollars out of these guys, bro. Just let them get the few dollars, bro. You're so jealous, Calvin, about anyone that like gets some money and pulls off a scam because you just want to figure out how you can do it bigger and better, bro, because you're the scammer of all scammers in the Philippines. Calvin says, congratulations. Madagascar. That's right. Somebody put Gambia, bro. Oh, yeah. Edward Sweeney. Our prayers go out to Edward Sweeney. His video over the weekend where he was there with all the IVs in him. Sitting, it looks like they pulled him out of hospice and threw him back in the hospital. It's not looking good for Edward Sweeney, bro. God bless Edward Sweeney, bro. I was thinking about the funeral, bro. I mean, let's say they get the ashes and take it back to Pattaya and they have a YouTube funeral. Obviously, with Baltimore Ron in town, I mean, that would be monumental for the channel, Baltimore Ron, to see all the views. Anyway, there's no more girls. China, that's all the Chinese are here, bro. All the Chinese are here, bro. So that's about it, man. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay live out there. We're going to be doing more content now. My girlfriend Apple's coming back tomorrow, and we're going to have some fun. And we're going to be traveling and stuff. I'll be going to Angel City next week, and I'll be in Angel City all next week. So Angel City's now dangerous. I guess they have all kinds of dangerous things going on there, bro. It's dangerous. Anyway, our great president, Donald John Trump. I know it's been a trying 100 days. But stick it, just be faithful. It's all going to turn around, and just like the stock market, everything will be great in the future. So thank you very much, David. Anyway, take care, everybody. Stay alive out there. Have a great day. Thank you, Big E, for the donation, man. I appreciate it. How much it costs this time? Free, motherfucker. I don't pay for anything. I don't pay. Why would I pay, bro? That's free.